So this is becoming a reoccurring theme, so we gotta do a video about it. Getting started investing. People hit me up. I literally had a dude hit me up 5 minutes ago on Instagram saying, how do I get involved in real estate? How do I start? What's the process? What's going on? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. I got some good news, I got some bad news, and I got some ugly news, okay? The good news is this. Life is a beautiful process that takes time. Enjoy. If you're looking for me to get up here and tell you, just do this, this, and this, and in a month, you're gonna be buying 100 houses, you're gonna be building apartment buildings, it is not going to happen. This is a process. We live in an instant gratification society. Take a pill, get one of those things that sticks to your body with electrodes and it gives you abs, right? Or pumps up your ass, or both at the same time. I don't know. But that's not the reality of this. It takes time. People come to me all the time like, Charles, I wanna be you, I wanna buy 100 houses a year, how do you do it? And I'm like, I'm gonna tell you. I don't hold anything back, I'm gonna tell you. This is what you do. You do this, 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 and this, and you get an education, et cetera, et cetera. And all of a sudden they go, right? Like they deflate, you can see it. And it blows my mind because it's like, okay, you're not willing to spend $5,000 and a year of your life to change your life forever, but you're willing to go spend $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 knowing nothing, and you could possibly get destroyed, and that first deal will be your last deal. It doesn't make sense. Enjoy the process, people. The process is life, and it's beautiful. It's not the goal you get to. When you get to the goal, when you get to the top of the mountain, you really should just be looking up at the next mountain. Enjoy the process of going through it, the trials, the tribulations, the ups, the emotional roller coaster, right? That's what it is. So if you're ready to get on my roller coaster, this is what's involved. The first thing, and I cannot preach this enough to people, is education. In any endeavor that I get into, we're about to build a massive development. I didn't just wake up one day and say, let's get this piece of property and build a massive development. I've been preparing for this literally my entire life, right? My formative years, my sales training in Mako, my real estate experience, everything that I've learned up until this point has trained me for the moment that I am in right now. And this is training me for the moments down the road. So get an education. Where do you get that education? RIA, East Coast RIA. If you're on Long Island, what does a RIA mean? Real Estate Investment Association. They have them all over the country, all over the world. There's multiple ones on Long Island. They're all over the place. Anywhere you go and join your local RIA. I belong to East Coast RIA. It meets in Levittown at Domenico's. The man, the myth, the real legend, Carl Chavone, runs it. He's a performance coach. He was my teacher. I trained with him for 3 to 4 years before I ever did a deal. Yes, people at home, you're like, 3 to 4 years. Yeah, 3 to 4 years. And now I'm here today doing what I'm doing. If I told you that if you studied for 3 to 4 years, you can have anything you want for the rest of your life, would you do it? Of course you would do it. At least I hope you would do it. RIA, books. There's a ton of good literature out there. We live in the information age. YouTube, you can learn anything on YouTube. It's not all great resources, but there's a ton of great resources out there. Podcasts, like the Handsome Homebuyer podcast. Ton of great information. Everything is out there. School, there's a lot of different schools. I go to NYU, I'm getting my master's degree right now, we all know that, but they have 1-day intensives, they have 5-day intensives. There's all kinds of schools and programs and things you can go to. The key is to get off your ass and commit to it and put in the work. Like Larry Davis, who was on the podcast today, says, his father said to him, I don't care what you're gonna be or what you're gonna do, but you be the best at it. You're gonna be a garbage man, be the best at it. You're gonna be a lawyer, be the best at it. You're gonna be an airplane pilot, be the best at it. Put in effort. Stop drinking 24/7, hanging out with your friends. Put in the effort and find yourself a mentor. And don't just say, hey, be my mentor. Look for someone that you can give value to. If you're a younger person that has great experience in social media and you understand certain things that maybe the slightly older generation doesn't, call them up, hit them up and say, hey, listen, I see you trying to do this Instagram thing. I have a ton of experience. Let me help you do that. Give before you receive. Give the value, and I promise you they'll give their knowledge and education and time. But don't be a value sucker, all right? Part of your educational process is building a team. All this stuff goes together. I had a gentleman I know really well call me up yesterday, says, I have this deal, I want to do it, but I don't have any money. During the educational process, you build a team and all the members that are on the team to support you when that deal pops up that you think is the best deal and ready to go and a good opportunity. So what do you need? You need contractors. You need lenders of all kind, private money lenders, and you also need bank lenders, institutional lenders. Attorney or attorneys, multiple attorneys, and not a divorce attorney to represent you on your real estate deal, a real estate attorney. Interview these guys, talk to them, ask them who they represent. That's what I'm doing right now. We're doing a huge project in Oceanside, and this entire week, what have I done? I've had 7 meetings with 7 different zoning attorneys, and I interview all of them. Who do you work for? What do you think? Do you like my case? Do you like my chances? And I make them go through the process so I feel comfortable. Do the same thing with your team members or your professional team. There's nothing wrong with that. Title companies, different title companies are good for different types of deals. You have to know that and understand that. Deal sources, just to name a few, direct mailers, networking, social media. How are you gonna develop that flow of people that are gonna be bringing you deals, or that group of people, if you're gonna be wholesaling or something like that, that you can sell deals to? During this process, as you're learning the ins and outs, you're also developing the team, which is part of the educational process. And there's no shortcuts to this. It takes time to meet people, to learn things, to just observe patterns in the world. Life is about patterns. Business is about patterns, recognizing the patterns. So this is kind of like a high level 1, 2, 3 point of how to start to get into this. I promise you it's gonna be a lot of work, but I promise you if you do it, it will change your life and be the most rewarding thing you ever did. So get off your ass, put the beer down, and get to work. So if you're watching this, please reach down, click the subscribe button, hit me up, comment, let me know what you want to learn about, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like, because at the end of the day, we're always here to get better. Click subscribe. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it.